Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Um, One of the things that we look at when we talk about community is that we want to see how we can learn and we can grow in our careers and how we connect to the different set of people that learn the things that we learn. And based on our career, we want to also improve on that. And that is one of the things that made me say, okay, let me do a presentation on this. So this is not really like a technical demo, but just more of like a conversations around why and how we build community around Copilot Studio. So my name is David Abu, and I work with the product and marketing team. As a senior PMM for Power Platform and Copilot Studio. And I faced majorly the community itself. So how the community grow with Power Platform and Copilot Studio from a marketing point of view, that is where my work is. And these are the things that we're going to be looking at. Why community as a service? Why do we need to increase this usage of this product? What are our social media engagement ideas? How do we improve on it? What are our community events that we are driving? AI, Copilot Studio, and everything Copilot. And how do we foster community learning and growth? And what are our call to action? Community service is about creating a vibrant, engaged community around Copilot Studio. And one of the things that we wanted to do was to think of a way where to increase collaboration, drive innovation, and accelerate learning. The things that Vesa and David are doing with everything community calls, and how do we improve even on that? How do we build on that success too? And that's something that we are looking at. So by leveraging community power, we are amplifying our impact and creating supportive ecosystem for everyone. And what is now the ways that we are trying to increase this usage, community engagement? So from our own side or from the work that I do, one of the major thing is that we are trying to see how we increase this community engagement around Copilot Studio, around everything Copilot. Now, one also thing that we're trying to see is how we increase or showcase the success stories. So now, what are the success stories of you using Copilot Studio? We want to hear about them. We want to see them. We want to know more about them, and we want to showcase those success stories, and also promoting new features. So when new products are coming in, how do we also promote them? How do we make community have access, easy access to them? That is where we want to use to increase the usage of Copilot Studio. But when we talk about social media engagement, we're looking at a way whereby we have these conversations freely on LinkedIn, on all social media spaces that we are comfortable with. And whenever you make any comment or anything around the things that you find, maybe let's say product feedback, anything, if you can add the hashtag Copilot Studio, hashtag Copilot Studio Agent, that way we can also track those conversations and see what the community is saying. Now, you also know that most of all this social media engagement and on third-party platforms of ours. And so that way, when we see those hashtags, it's easy for us to say, okay, this is the things that these people are saying, and these are the things our users are saying. That way, it's easy for us to track. Engaging community engagement is so important for us, even on our first-party platform. And if you go to our Power Platform Community Forum, those are where you see many conversations that has to do with Power Platform and Copilot Studio. And there are different questions that are being asked and different people that are looking for answers. And there are people that also want to share so many of their ideas around Copilot Studio. Now, you can also even see last 2 weeks, we brought out the list of season one super users. These are people who are doing a whole lot for the community. And this is something that we talked about as community as a service. Now, where we see people who are helping all other set of people to improve on their knowledge of Power Platform and Copilot Studio. Now you have this different set of people, a lot of them. This is not all the list, and we have them who are helping us to improve on the engagement around community. So if you are not part of them, I encourage you to also be part of them to help answer questions. These are amazing set of people, and we are grateful for them doing a whole lot of work, answering questions and giving feedbacks. Now, one of the things that makes community very interesting is the opportunity to meet different set of people at every particular period in time. And one of them also right now is the Global Power Platform Bootcamp happening in February. Now we have that happening across 80 locations all over the world, and I'm going to show you that, and that is the real truth. And also we have the Powerful Dev, and we have seen already even the Powerful Dev conversations that has been happening since last week, and also they act together with the brilliant team of April Donham and the marketing team, Dana Winkham. Now you can see this. If you're in these locations, these are the places that you can see a community that is talking about Power Platform. This week, February 21st and February 22nd, you can see them. So if you're in anywhere around this location, these are the list of them. I can also put in the link in the chat for you to see, and maybe you can also connect with all other set of people. So, and it's beautiful, and this is what we call the same community that we are trying to drive. Now, one of the things that we wanted to do this year also is to collaborate with this Power Platform Bootcamp team, where we're having a challenge. And this challenge is basically increasing the adoption or the knowledge of people when it comes to applied skills. And we also noticed that applied skills is helping the community to improve on their knowledge of different parts of Power Platform. And so if you want to learn more, you can actually join the learning challenge for 2025. It goes for a month, so all through the month of March, you can actually join the challenge, aka.ms/GPUB25 challenge. And you're going to see the different applied skills for you to join. And these are the applied skills. So if you want to understand and manage Canvas app with Power Apps, or you want to look at the Dataverse and Power Apps, or you want to look at the AI side, implementing AI models with Power Platform AI Builder, apply skills, and you have your certificate that you can use to showcase. When you do this, you can actually still post it again on social media to talk about it. And we can also track it also from there. So thank you very much as you join the challenge. Driving community learning and growth is one of our biggest work that we want to do this year. We want to increase the rate at which people learn and want to increase the rate at which we build majorly. And that's some of the plans that we are actually kicking in place as we go on. One of the things that we needed to do first was to understand, how do people access the information when it comes to Copilot? How do people access it? Where do people go to? And one of the things we noticed is that we want to make people have access to it centrally instead of going to different places. And one of the things we did was to do this first. We needed to add Copilot Studio on the free trial. So you now have your Copilot Studio free trial that you can use to test Copilot Studio, the capability of Copilot Studio. Also, again, is that if you go to the resources of Power Platform /resources, I'm going to drop the link later on. You can also see everything around Copilot Studio. So you don't need to have too much of Google search to get all this information. Now, also again, is that when it comes to pricing and licensing, I know that is always a big question. How do we have this? Where do I get this information? We made sure that we have all this in place for you to be able to do all this. Now, let me just show you a snip of the free trial. So for every product that we have within the Power Platform family, you can get this free trial. Now you now have your Copilot Studio there. So everything is there. You just need to just click which one you want to use. And that is one of the things that is good that we're able to do. Now, for the call to action that we are saying today is that we want you to also sign up on our community page, the community.powerplatform.com. We want you to become a user so that hopefully one day you become a super user. That is our major goal, that you become a super user one day. You help others because we know that you have a whole lot of ideas to share with everyone, and we want to see those ideas. We want to see those opportunities. We want to see those collaboration, and we want you also see collaboration within different set of people across the world. I want a day whereby we have someone like Brad. Brad is doing a presentation for somebody in Rwanda. I want to see that type of collaboration. I want to see a collaboration of Danielle doing a presentation for somebody in Japan. Those type of presentation, those type of collaboration are something that we want to see within the community. And lastly, also join the challenge, and we hope to see more of those applied skills being certified. In conclusion, leveraging Copilot Studio and building this strong agentic community can drive engagement, innovation, and growth. Let's work together and create a vibrant community. Thank you very much.